Today we're going to learn how to bake a butternut squash and prepare it for butternut squash soup. So I have here some different types of squash. I have spaghetti squash, I have acorn squash, and then the butternut squash. So fall is a great time of the year to use squash and make different things. So first we're going to take our large knife and cut the butternut squash in half, and it is very hard, so that can be difficult to do. So just take your time and try to cut it in half. Once you get through one side, it's a little less difficult. So once you have your squash cut in half, which I thought I had, you want to scoop out the seeds. So you can just take a spoon and just take the spoon and scoop around the seeds. And once you get those pieces loose that are attaching the seeds, they come out fairly easily. You do not want to discard your seeds because the seeds will be part of the topping that you use for the squash soup. So it's important to keep your seeds so that you can toast them and use them for the soup. While we're scooping out our seeds, we are preheating the oven to 350 degrees, and the squash will bake for about an hour. It really depends on the size of the squash as to how long it needs to bake. We'll be turning it upside down, so when a knife goes through the back of the squash with ease, then you'll know that your squash is completely cooked. So these seeds are rather stubborn today. We're almost there. So once you remove the seeds, you want to coat the squash with olive oil. Just lightly coat it with olive oil. So you can just sprinkle some over it and then just rub it around. And then in addition to that, you want to use some salt and salt. Then you'll just lay these upside down on your baking sheet. I use aluminum foil for ease of cleanup. And then you'll just stick them in the oven and bake them for around an hour.